damage. According to a 2018 study published in the American Journal of Sports Medicine, youth pitchers who threw more than 100 innings annually were 3.5 times more likely to suffer major arm injuries. Rest periods allow the body to repair micro tears in muscle fibers, replenish energy stores, and recover joint stability, key factors for injury prevention and optimal performance. Pros and cons of a structured rest schedule for pitchers. Pros: prevents overuse injuries and surgeries, allows natural recovery of muscles and tendons, reduces burnout, especially in young athletes, and encourages a balanced physical development. Cons: may require careful off-season planning. Some players may experience temporary loss of velocity or rhythm, limited practice time during the shutdown period, requires discipline to avoid informal throwing. The benefits clearly outweigh the drawbacks, but successful implementation requires a commitment from players, parents, and coaches to prioritize long-term health over immediate gains. Guidelines for rest periods. Under 8th grade, 120 days of no throwing. At this stage, athletes are still developing physically. Extended rest allows for full recovery and prevents the early onset of chronic conditions like Little League elbow. Grades 9 through 12, 90 days of no throwing. For older athletes, shorter rest periods should suffice, but they're just as crucial. This downtime helps pitchers manage the increased intensity and frequency of their games. Enforcing rest periods. Use a calendar to plan rest months and off-season training schedules. Communicate the importance of rest to athletes and their parents. Monitor compliance through regular check-ins and discussions. Building arm strength and preventing injury. 1. Gradual throwing programs. After a rest period, pitchers should follow a structured throwing progression. Phase 1, begin with light tossing at short distances, 30 to 45 feet. Phase 2, progress to long toss and moderate intensity bullpen sessions. Phase 3, incorporate game speed pitching gradually, ensuring proper mechanics. Strength training and conditioning. Proper strength and conditioning helps to reduce the risk of injuries. Focus on the rotator cuff, scapular muscles, and core. Utilize resistance bands for low-impact strengthening. Include compound movements like deadlifts and pull-ups to build overall strength and stability. Flexibility and mobility work. A flexible arm is a healthy arm. Incorporate dynamic warm-ups, arm circles, jumping jacks, and band exercises. Recovery stretches, gentle stretches targeting the shoulder and forearm. Mobility tools, foam rollers, and massage balls to release tension. Monitoring workload. Pitch count guidelines from organizations like USA Baseball provide benchmarks for safe workloads. Ages 9 through 12, no more than 75 pitches a game or 100 pitches a week. Ages 13 through 16, no more than 95 pitches a game or 125 pitches a week. 5. Nutrition and recovery. Fueling the body is just as important as resting it. Hydration. Maintaining optimal fluid levels helps to prevent cramps and fatigue. Protein-rich diet support muscle repair with lean meats, eggs, and legumes. Adequate sleep. Aim for 8 to 10 hours per night to facilitate recovery. Does rest lead to better productivity? The answer is a resounding yes. A well-rested arm is not only less prone to injury, but also performs better. Studies show that pitchers who adhere to rest periods experience increased velocity and endurance during the season. Furthermore, rest ensures mental freshness, reducing the likelihood of burnout, a common issue among young athletes pressured to compete year-round. Practical tips for coaches and parents. Set clear boundaries, explain rest guidelines and the reasons behind them. Foster open communication, encourage athletes to report soreness or fatigue honestly. Invest in education, attend seminars or consult sports medicine professionals to stay informed. Prioritize long-term goals, remind athletes that consistent health leads to better opportunities in college and beyond. The health of young pitchers' arms should never be compromised for short-term gains. Structured rest periods, strength-building programs, and recovery strategies are essential for athletes to unlock their full potential while staying injury-free. By embracing these practices, players can achieve better performance on the field and longevity in their careers. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.